Huh? Yeah. I'm just getting it sorted.
Yeah. Oh no, it's bright. Oh, it's bright.
Mm.
I'm going to get up to 68%. I've got 10% out of that today, that's all. Fucking hell. That's not good. There's winter sunshine coming through now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not strong at all. The sun. You got summer? Huh?
Hmm?
Got a scalpel or something?
Yeah, one sec.
There we go. Hey, kitty.
Right. That should be fine. That should be good. That should be awesome.
Kitty there. You fed the cat?
No.
No. She's sleeping all day, isn't the cat? Oh, I've got a ball in the soap. Hey, kitty. Up. Oh, you got all the laundry in?
Yep.
Is it dry?
I think it's all dried.
Think. Oh, a lot there. Not quite there, is it? Nearly there. Hey, kitty. Oh. Let me turn your brightness up. Oh, that's it. A bit, is it? Yeah.
As long as you guys can see it. Number 19. Well, I have been busy too. Oh crap. I forgot to no, yes.
Well, we're here up in the keep, and it really is quite an atmospheric place. But I just have to say that what's happened to the thermal imaging camera?
Well, Stuart and I double-checked the battery before we came out on the investigation, and it's completely drained. It's not going on at all.
There's no power.
No power. I'm going to double-check at the next location, but it's just not coming on, and it should last for about 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
The battery is
And
good.
apparently things like that happened in this specific area. How does everybody else feel? John, how do you feel?
I feel okay. It's still very cold, but it is cold on the outside.
What about you, Stuart?
Apart from feeling very cold at the moment, I'm feeling okay, good spirits.
Okay, Kath, where's Kath? Yeah, how are you feeling? Where are you? I can't see you, it's that dark. You okay? Yeah, I feel fine. Yeah, Carl?
Yeah, I feel fine. It's a very atmospheric place, and I don't know if that's come across, but I feel fine. Looks like something should happen, but it's not happening yet.
Alright. John on sound?
Yeah, I feel fine. It's cold. Nothing's happened yet, but
Okay. What I thought might be a good idea is if you go over to this side, over
Yeah,
here, Derek,
yeah.
and maybe try a little bit of psychometry
Yes.
by putting your hands on the wall and maybe just seeing if you can pick up on anything else.
Oh, right, okay. It seems as if the feelings and the energies coming from this brickwork seems to be transporting thoughts. The only way I can describe it, suddenly I've been taken in mind to the Holy Land. The Holy Land. What that connection is, I don't know at this moment, but I'm also aware of a man's energies, a man, a very important man, who would also be in visitation here. I don't feel he's grounded, but he comes throughout this area, this like, I don't know how to describe the castle, and it's like this authority. It seems to be so strong. And he is the leader here, and he's come back, and he's so sorrowful. He's so sad. He walks around and he's so sad, and because he's blaming himself for something. He's blaming himself, and he knows he can't do anything about it. And it's like as if, as I take my hands off the energies of this brickwork, he's looking at himself and he's saying, no, no, why? And suddenly seeing his hands and his arms buckle and change, and his face, you know, I feel he's a very masculine, very, I suppose, sort of handsome and dapper, and but to suddenly see this feelings and he's doing this with his hands. Why is this happening to me? And it's like as if he's changed and he's drooped over from this handsome man. And he, again, I've got this leprosy here. And he's blaming himself, he's like as if he's tormented. He walks around this area still tormented. And it's like his mind keeps on going back. I can't take it away from the forefront of my mind. He keeps on going back to the Holy Land, and he's blaming himself with something here. He's sorrowful, and his mind goes to another area. I've got to do something. I've got to do something in return. I've brought this, and no one knows it's me that I brought this. And it's like his mind is scanning the area away from the castle, and he's saying, if I do this, it'll make me feel more content. And it's like as if he wants to help people. It's like the only way I can describe it, he's blaming himself for something to do with leprosy.
So he might have passed something on?
Did he bring this on? Sorry, did he bring this? Yes, he's passed this on, and he's had to do something. And he was the what? He was the owner of this place. He was the owner of this castle.
What's his name?
Can you give me his name, please, Sam? Lee what? Lee something. Lee? Can you give me keep trying, Sam. I can't quite make out what you're giving me. Please. This is the 12th century. And go on, say it again. He's proud of his hospital. He's proud of his hospital.
Right.
He's proud of his hospital.
So this would have been a hospital, is that what you're saying?
Was this a hospital, please, Sam? No. He can view the hospital. He knows where the hospital is. It's away. You can see it.
Okay.
But this is yes. And I feel that the young lady and the child were in service. The spirit boy and the lady, the mother love, were in service to this master.
So it's all fitting in, everything that we're picking up. Just from touching the wall, that's
Yes,
fantastic.
it's coming from here.
Okay. Well, I think maybe, how does everybody feel about moving on now and going to the next location? So this is the next location, which is it's Church Brow. What we're going to do now is join us after the break, because we're going to move out of here, go down the steps, get into the vehicle, and off we go to the next location, David, okay?
Okay, thank you. But before we do go to the break, I just want to bring you in, David Wells. Now, you went to this location today. You picked up something very similar.
I certainly picked up on soldiers, and it was very, very important that I knew that it was a very small group of soldiers, and that was key to the whole thing.
Did you pick up the Cavaliers, as Jerry?
No, I couldn't see what they were wearing, because when I got them, they were kind of huddled around a fire. There was a significant relationship between three. I actually got 4 men, 2 of which were brothers, and there was kind of people had turned on them, so their own had turned on them. That was really the main thing.
Were they Scottish or English?
They were English.
And okay, and what about this hole in the wall? What's the myth behind that?
But the devil threw a boulder from Pendle Hill. That is the myth.
Okay. Did you pick anything up with that hole in the wall?
No.
Matthew Smith, before I ask you about what we've picked up so far tonight, just tell me what qualifies you to sit on that sacrum to be a skeptic.
Well, for one, this term skeptic is often used in a very negative way. They're all, you're the skeptic. I think we should all be skeptical in a true sense and doubt things until we have evidence to support them. In terms of my own qualifications, well, both Kieran and myself are involved in the parapsychology research group at Liverpool Hope University College. We're both trained as psychologists. This is one of our research areas. So I'm not saying I'm any more qualified than anybody else to be a sceptic. In fact, I think everybody should be sceptical of these kinds of claims until the evidence is there. So
What do you make of what you've seen so far?
there's some interesting stuff so far, particularly the fact that Derek has produced names. Again, the
3
interesting
names?
fact- yeah, again, we need to find out if they do relate to some of the history of that location. The night is yet young, so there's more to look forward to.
Okay, well, let's find out, as you say, about the history of this location. So, historians, first of all, Richard Jones, what about these names or the Cavaliers? Firstly, Cavaliers.
Well, Cavaliers certainly were stationed there when the Royalist forces went north to relieve York. A section of them did go to Clitheroe Castle and stay at the castle, so certainly Cavaliers would have been there. And also the battle, we picked up on Scots as well. And there was the Battle of Clitheroe in June 1138, when the forces of William Fitz-Duncan and the men of Galloway actually came south and invaded England. And the de Lacy family, who were the owners of the area at the time, although no mention of Clitheroe Castle is made in any account of the siege of Clitheroe, but they were certainly at the site and they did meet and there was a ferocious battle.
What about these 3 names, Charles Little, John Jonas, Pentor and Henry McCabe?
Still nothing on those yet.
What about you, Richard Phillips? You didn't seem particularly surprised that Derek had come up with 3 names quite so quickly, because it's unusual he gives his first name and surname.
Yeah, that's very good. Unfortunately, we can't as yet find those names, and of course everyone will start saying, oh well, anybody can make those names up. But he can't win, because if he picks the names out and we've found them straight away, then, oh, they're in the guidebook, and we haven't picked any names out, or we can't find them, well, he made it up. But we've now got 3 more people recorded or reported that we didn't have before. How many people lived and died on that site that we will have no record of at all, but we have now?
Yes, that's a very good point indeed. Thank you very much for the moment. Julian.
David, well, we always like to see your psychic art, and in fact we've got an experiment later on where you want to get very much involved in that, but it's already coming in. Here we are. This is from the left, it's the Kirk right. The name Robert comes connected to this man. He is noble but lonely. Keep those coming in. I'll give you the fax number in a little while. Already a tremendous response. Over 3,000 sightings on the webcam already. Brilliant. And 12,000 clicks on our Search for the Witches Sabbath experiment. And let me explain how that works if you've just joined us. Tomorrow we're going to be guided by you in our hunt for the last meeting place of the legendary Pendle Witches' Coven, also known as the Sabbath. Now here's the map. When you go online, you'll get the map there, and we want you to click, basically, using your psychic abilities and intuition, put an X in the box where you feel the Sabbath was, and basically tomorrow that's where we're going. So 12,000 people have already done it. The more people you go to livingtv.co.uk/most-haunted-live, the better, because you get a bigger sample size, so please do that. Also, whilst you're online, also check out the EVP, or electronic voice phenomena, we've collected over the last few days. That's where some say the sounds of spirits or presences have manifested themselves on electronic sound recordings. Listen to this one, recorded by our team in Church Brow, which we're going to visit later. Listen to this. Now, already people going online to tell us what they think is going on there. Dee in Hailing Island can hear a man's voice with a soft Scottish accent saying, I want you on that track. Leanne and Ken, Newport, South Wales, both heard a clear American male voice on track 1 saying, it's a warning. And Jane from Barnsley can hear what sounds like a woman saying, go away, on that same track there. So let us know what you think. Get in touch. First of all, the website, livingtv.co.uk/most-haunted-live. Text us on 80088, starting your text haunted, then a space, then MSG for message, and then send us the message, or fax us. All your messages on the fax as well, gratefully received, 01200 425 737. Loads more interactive to come later, but for the moment, David, back to you.
Thank you very much, Julian. It's good, isn't it? So much, so early. I have to tell you that Pendle Hill looms over Clitheroe, and the break looms over us, so don't go anywhere. See you in a few minutes' time. Welcome back. It has been a fantastic start to this very special Halloween Most Haunted Live. Now, if you have just joined us, over the next 3 nights, we're going to be investigating some of the hundreds of paranormal stories surrounding Pendle Hill. Now, tonight, we are looking at Clitheroe. It's a beautiful and picturesque pre-Roman town with a dark and mysterious haunted past. And Yvette and Derek are currently making their way to the second of tonight's locations. It's just next to our studio here, right in the middle of the town. It's the scene of one of the most enduring and mysterious paranormal presences that we have ever heard of.
Number 2 Church Brow was built around 1766. Once a grand house, it is now a bustling office. But behind the attractive facade, things are not at peace. The ghost of a young boy scares the living daylights out of staff, wreaks havoc in their workplace. He leaves unexplained typing on unattended PCs, scattering paperwork. And he often terrifies staff leaving work by waving from an upstairs window. When they return, all the rooms are deserted.
Well, I'm joined now by Simon Entwistle. He's a local ghost expert who knows more than most about this particular spirit. So tell me, what have most people reported seeing in the house?
It's a very, very sad story, actually. Way back in the early part of last century, a young family bought a house and they gave birth to a baby son. They loved it with all their hearts, and the poor lad died in 1907 of scarlet fever. Many years later, a window cleaner placed his lad against the window, and we got to see a little boy waving from the corner of the room. And every single year, he'd go back there, and the young boy never ever aged. He was always the same age. He had a diplomatic word for the his house. And they really truly didn't understand what he was talking about, until they realised that he was their son had died many, many years previously.
Okay, so how many people have seen this little boy?
It's been seen by quite a few people, but a window cleaner in particular. Every time he placed the ladder against the window, he'd clean the window, and the little boy was waving. And he's been there for many, many years.
And was that recently with the window cleaner?
We're looking at the middle of the last century, but certainly very much so in the early part of the last century.
And has anyone seen this little boy since then?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, we shall see, won't we, what happens tonight, because Yvette and Derek have now reached the location. They're on the ground floor of the two-storey building. So let's go and find out what Yvette is feeling. Yvette?
Hi, yeah, we're at number 2 Church Brow. We're on the ground floor. And what we thought we'd do is we'd actually climb the stairs and go straight up to 3 rooms we want to have a look at on the first floor. Now, Derek, I mean, I've not been into this particular property at all. It seems very nice. It doesn't have a sort of horrible feel to it whatsoever. But apparently many things have happened to it. As you're walking up the stairs, is Sam giving you any information about what's happening here?
Well, firstly, what I am aware of is this feeling that's just surrounding me here. There's an apprehension.
What?
There's an apprehension of feeling with me here. I think it's born out of the residual energy. I'm aware of a spirit woman's, very clearly of a spirit woman's movements up these stairs. And I don't know why at this moment, maybe we will find out, but of feelings. There seems to be anger, there seems to be resentment, there seems to be as if she's, again I get that feeling that comes through me, thick and fast, of anger and resentment again, and only repeating sort of just to me. And also this unfinished, as if she's resenting why she had to leave her physical body, how she did, and I feel there's great feelings of sadness and torment, and I just feel that what she would do in her anger, moving through this house, this home, would be to cause conditions not unlike poltergeist activity. And I feel it's born out of her mostly. I can't tell how, but I feel she left her physical body. Did you hear something?
Is anybody upstairs?
Yeah.
Who's upstairs? Is there anybody upstairs? There's nobody else.
I heard something, but it's just
Okay. It was like a real, like a proper rumble, like a quick rumble. Do you want to go through into this room here? Yeah? So there's a woman is causing poltergeist activity in here.
I think she is. We haven't been throughout the house yet, but it's like a sway of energy, of resentment, And I feel that life was taken from her, and I feel she's holding on to this this negative thought. I don't blame her, I suppose. It's like as if, you know, the only way I can describe it is as if someone was in judgment of her, in judgment. Now I don't mean legal judgment, it's some kind of judgment, and decided that no longer is she going to stay around, and I feel her life is taken away from her. And I'm also getting, there's a staleness in this atmosphere that comes maybe from above. Only when we get into that atmosphere. Did you hear something?
What did you hear? Tell me what you heard. Did you hear two listeners go?
A moving of weight on wooden floorboards.
Yeah.
Where did you hear from? Which direction?
Yeah, behind over there.
Did anybody move behind?
Nothing. Why don't we just stand really quietly and be just unaccustomed, just for a few seconds? Everybody stand.
They don't want to stand absolutely still.
With this woman, I feel it's like it's a strangulation of some kind with her. That's how she's lost her life. There's something round her neck and a memory of this, and she's detesting it, and she's it's all the staleness is around me here.
Is she here in this room, isn't it?
I feel she's aware. She is around. She's around and she's aware that we're here.
Is there anybody here in this room with us now? If you're a woman, female astral being, you want to talk to us, try and communicate with us, try and talk through Derek, can you try and make a noise? Can you make some of the papers move off the table? Right.
Yes,
Right.
I'm okay, Evie, I'm okay, honestly. Alice. She wants to get that through, Alice. Oh, she's resentful. She's angered.
Does she mind us being here?
I don't feel she's unhappy that we're here, but she's looking at it with as if of danger to her, we have danger to her, and it's like she's weighing us up. Did
that computers just change colour? Why would that happen? Did anybody else notice that?
I didn't notice that, to be honest.
Well,
So we did.
Kieran, do you want to, because I know you wanted to do something with this computer. Okay, just explain what's happened here.
Basically, some of the phenomena that office staff and cleaning staff have experienced is the computers will be on, there'll be nothing on the screen, and then gobbledygook will just appear on the screen.
I'm not just saying it because I did know the story of the computer, but to me, I don't know if anybody noticed it, but I know you turned around, Kieran.
Yeah.
To me, it was almost like the lights had just changed colour.
It's difficult to tell because we are
Yeah.
standing here and even the slight movement.
Do you want to type something in?
Yeah, well, I'll type the favourite question.
What are you going to type in?
Is anybody there? And then just leave it.
Leave it.
And maybe we can check back.
Gosh, I'm
And
thinking
then I'll
of that
unplug the keyboard as well to make sure that nobody can come in and tangle with it.
Okay. Oh, I can imagine if something was written on that and came back down. Freaky would that be? That'd be really... So Alice is here.
Yes.
She's in this building now.
Yeah, well, I feel like energy's in this building right now.
Okay. Do you want to go through to another room?
Can we
Okay.
please, yeah.
David, we're going to go into a different room, David, and while we're doing that, I don't know if there's any historical records of an Alice being here in this property. We did definitely hear rumbling above us. We'll go investigate upstairs a little bit later on.
Lovely. Thank you very much indeed, Yvette. So this poltergeist activity, a woman Derek's picking up, he felt that her life had been taken away from her, possibly strangled, and is her name Alice? We'll find out after this break. Welcome back to Most Haunted Live. Now, we're going to try a new experiment tonight. It's called automatic writing, and we want you at home to help us identify the name or any other information about the Church Brow boy, or indeed about any other spirits in that house. So, David Wells, how does this actually work?
Oh, well, automatic writing is when you clearly have a pen and paper with you. It's best to use your left hand if you're right-handed, your right hand if you're left-handed.
So you can't invert it?
Yeah, yeah. And it's just a case of sitting, emptying your mind and allowing the pen to move in a sense. It's not even controlling. It's not even saying, okay, I'm going to draw a cat. It's a case of just letting it move. Initially, you do get a lot of squiggles, but it just automatically starts to tell you later.
What do you think of this automatic writing?
Well, again, there's lots of examples historically that seem to suggest that when people engage in this, they're able to either produce either works, writing or pictures that they claim in their own abilities. It's not coming from their own conscious mind. It'll be very interesting to see what they think with tonight. Well, I'll sit on the fence regarding this one just now. We'll see what happens.
I'm not surprised for one moment, Matthew, for the moment. I will push you on that in a bit. And Julian, tell us how can viewers at home take part in this?
Well, David, this is how it works. If a word, phrase or picture comes to mind, we want you to let us know. So first of all, you can contact us through the website, and that's livingtv.co.uk/mosthauntedlive. Text us, please, on 80088, starting the message haunted, then space, then MSG for message, and then your message. Or fax, and of course that's very important. You're going to send us your psychic art or words that you've written to the fax number. Here's the all-important number, 01200 425 737. Now also tonight, interestingly, we've got members of the audience doing this as well. Let's have a look at them down there in the audience right now. They're going to have a go at this. So as David was saying, right with your left hand if you're right-handed, right-handed if you're left-handed. So they're going to have a go at that. And we'll compare and contrast their efforts a little bit later on in the programme as well. And just a few things coming through on the text. Lots of response at the moment. But for example, Nick and Michelle in East Lancashire have heard bagpipes playing up at the castle when Derek was talking. Paul from Derby saw an orb behind Yvette's head at 9:25. And just before 10 o'clock, Andy Phillips from Redditch heard a voice saying, "Show yourself," when Derek said he had something in the room. So thank you for all those. Keep them coming, and more a bit later. David, back to you.
I'm just watching the members of our audience over there emptying their minds. It's quite a sight. Now, I can also tell you that Yvette and Derek have just reached the second position at Church Brow. Now, they are now on the first floor, where most of the activity has been seen, and that's where the boy was regularly seen, looking through the window. So let's find out from Yvette what's going on. Yvette, since we've taken our lead from you, has Derek told us anything about this little boy?
Nothing as yet, and obviously I can't say anything. So yeah, hopefully we are fingers crossed and see if anything comes forward. But at the moment we're concentrating on the lady Alice, and Derek is picking up on.
Yes, have you got anything more about Alice? Derek said just before the break that he felt that her life had been taken away from her and she had been strangled. Any more on that?
No, and what Derek was just saying whilst we were you were talking, Derek was actually saying it's a good idea if I ask out, possibly because I'm a woman. Or
Absolutely, yes. And I think if she's going to respond, she's going to respond directly to you.
And you think that she will respond?
I'm hopeful of it.
Yeah.
And why don't you actually do that, Yvette? That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Okay.
Why don't you do that?
All right, well, we'll do that now, okay? All right, so everybody stand still and be really quiet and try and concentrate. Derek, you can put your concentrate and hopeful. Okay. Alice, if there's a spirit of Alice here in this room, Alice, can you hear me? You wonder again. You did?
Yes. Was it like your both?
What, John, tell me where you heard it.
It's difficult for me to work out where it's coming from, the microphone right now, but I look round, the
first inkling is that it's coming from there. There's no one stood behind us. And the light was pointing. It's
That's weird. Ask again. Ask again. Okay. Okay. Alice, can you hear me? If there's a spirit woman here in this house, please can you come forward? Please can you make a noise? Can you shout out? Can you try and talk to us? Touch one of the people here. If you can see us or hear my voice, please try and talk to us. Try and make a noise. Try and walk towards us. Give us any sign at all. Knock on the door, knock on the wall, move something, anything at all. Alice, please. Please try and talk to us. If there is another astral being here in this room, whether you be a male, female, a child, please give us a sign, any sign at all that you can hear my voice. Please come forward. Use Derek as a way of communicating, or try and touch one of us, talk to one of us, do anything at all. We'll remain silent. Please, can you give us a sign? Speak to her. Alice, if you can hear my voice, were you murdered, Alice? If you were and you want to talk to us, we can help you. We can help you move on. Please, if Alice, if you can hear me, please try and talk to us. If I knock on this table, please can you reply by knocking on a wall, on a door, anything. If there is a presence here in this house that needs our help, we can help you. Please come forward. We're here to help you. Please give us a sign, any sign at all. We're not here to mock you or harm you. Please try and touch one of the women, one of the men here. Give them a sign, let them know that you're here amongst us. Make the temperature drop. Show yourself by light form, anything. Please, we're calling out to you if there's anybody here that can hear me. Anything, Derek?
Continue on with it, and I'll say, I'm opening and asking also.
If there are any other women here in this building, any astral beings, spirits, any presence, do you feel trapped? Do you need our help? We're here. If you can hear me, I know you can hear me, please come forward. Please try very hard. I heard a bang.
Yeah, it was here. It was here.
You did?
Behind us, yeah. Over here. Yeah. Yeah. To me, it sounded like you were on the window.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there anybody?
Number 12.
dinner do you want? Bubby? What kind of dinner do you want? We've got put Train Sim World 05 on. 300 and odd gig. Not anymore, it's 424. Which is the same as the zip file what I'm downloading. I'll figure it out. Get your dinner. Coming up. Okay. Be clever. Right. Ooh. I see, coming along now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Go and get your dinner. Little bugger. A bugger.
Bug me. That's better. One. Alright, that'll do it for now. It's getting there. Different, but good. I'll be live later on, so I'll see you guys then. See you later, everybody. Bye.